Today I am going to talk about two of my favorite video games of all time. The first one being Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and the second one is Baldur's Gate 3. I'll start off with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. AC Odyssey is a game about history, and it was developed by Ubisoft, which is a French video game company that is very well known for combining history and adventure in their games. This game is set in ancient Greece during the Peloponnesian War, which was the conflict between Sparta and Athens. Um, in this game, you play as a mercenary who actually turns out to be a descendant from the legendary Spartan king Leonidas, who tragically died defending his homeland in the Battle of Thermopylae um, against the Persian army, which was led by Xerxes. The story of this video game um, revolves around your search for what is left of your family and your fight against a mysterious cult who tries to take over all of Greece. This is an open world game, which means that the game isn't really like divided into separate levels that you have to complete in order like some older games used to have, but you have one very large area that you can freely explore. For instance, you can explore a lot of ancient ruins. You can sail across the sea, fight in a lot of historical wars, and you can, above all, you can meet a lot of historical figures, such as the famous philosopher Socrates and his disciple Plato. Other interesting characters you can encounter are Herodotus, who is known as the father of Western history, and Hippocrates, who is known as the father of Western medicine. And some other interesting characters are two playwrights, Aristophanes, who is famous for his comedies, and Sophocles, who is known for his tragedies. Now, why did I pick this game in particular? Well, I am really interested in history, and I am also studying to become a history teacher. And especially antiquity, I find to be really interesting because of its rich culture and because of its interesting mythology. And what I really like about Assassin's Creed Odyssey is how it brings this ancient Greek world to life. Now, the second game I wanted to talk about is Baldur's Gate 3. This game was developed by Larian Studios, which is actually a Belgian video game company, and it also won the Game of the Year award in 2023. This game is based on Dungeons and Dragons, which is also known as D&D. This used to be a tabletop game back in the day, but later it was made into a video game genre. In this game, you can create your own character, or you can choose from a list of pre-made ones. The story is about you, who is trying to save the world from alien-like creatures, alongside your companions that you encounter during your journey. Just like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Baldur's Gate 3 is also an open world game, but what makes it very special is its turn-based combat, which you can actually kind of compare it to chess, because you and your enemy take turns fighting, which really adds a layer of strategy to the game. In Baldur's Gate 3, you can choose from, I believe, 12 different classes that each have unique skills, which really change up how you approach combat. Some examples of these classes are, for instance, the fighter, the wizard, and the ranger, and also the paladin, which is the class I picked for my first playthrough. As I said earlier, there's a lot of strategy involved in this game, so the gameplay is very tactical. For instance, you can cast spells, you can sneak around to try to attack enemies in the back, and you can even try to push your enemies off of cliffs. Now, why did I pick this game? Well, I picked it because of its very rich story and because of its tactical gameplay. So, to conclude, Both of these games really offer a lot of freedom to the player. They have great storytelling and very immersive worlds. Assassin's Creed Odyssey really connects with my passion for history, specifically antiquity, and Baldur's Gate 3 because of its rich fantasy and strategy.